It begins as something harmless, a quiet trip to the bathroom in the middle of the night. But what if that tiny urge wasn't random at all? What if it was a warning signal from your body, a coded message that something deep inside is starting to break down? Doctors now call it the night signal, and it may be the earliest red flag of aging that almost every senior ignores. You think it's just your bladder, but it's not. It's your entire internal clock, your kidneys, hormones, and even your heart, trying to tell you that your body can no longer control nighttime repair. And here's the terrifying part. Researchers from the University of Tokyo found that seniors who wake up to pee 2 or more times a night have a 91% higher risk of heart failure and an 88% higher risk of early mortality, all starting from this one silent nightly symptom. But here's the shocking discovery. Japanese researchers uncovered 5 hidden habits that secretly trigger this night signal, and the craziest part, fixing just one of them can silence that signal completely, restoring deep, healing sleep in as little as 3 nights. In this video, we'll reveal the 5 deadly mistakes that make seniors wake up to pee at night, and the exact simple fixes to stop it before it becomes permanent. Stick around because number 2 is the most dangerous, and it's linked to a hormone that doctors call the silent aging switch. Reference studies are listed in the description below. But before we start, here's a quick question. How many nights this week did you wake up to use the bathroom? Once, twice, or more? Comment your number below. We're reading and replying to every single one. Now, let's begin with number 5. The hidden nighttime mistake that sends your bladder false alarms and forces you awake when your body desperately needs sleep. Number 5. Eating heavy meals too close to bedtime. The 5th mistake that's keeping you up at night might seem innocent enough. It's having your dinner too late or snacking heavily in the evening. When you eat a large meal within 3 hours of bedtime, your body kicks into high gear to digest all that food, and this digestive process has a domino effect that leads straight to your bladder. Here's what happens. When you eat, especially foods high in sodium or sugar, your body needs extra water to process and break down these nutrients. Your kidneys start working overtime to filter out the excess sodium and waste products from your bloodstream, and all that filtering creates more urine. A study from the International Urogynecology Journal followed 500 adults over 65 and found that those who ate their largest meal after 6 p.m. averaged 2.3 more bathroom trips per night compared to those who ate earlier. But it's not just about timing, it's also about what you're eating. Foods high in sodium cause your body to retain water initially, but then your kidneys work to flush out that excess sodium overnight, leading to increased urine production. The researchers discovered that every extra gram of sodium consumed after 6 p.m. increased nighttime bathroom visits by 15%. So what's the solution? Try to have your main meal at least 4 hours before bedtime, and if you need an evening snack, keep it light and low in sodium. Think of a small handful of unsalted nuts, a piece of fruit like a banana, which actually contains natural compounds that can help you sleep better, or a small serving of plain yogurt. The key is to give your digestive system time to process everything before you lie down. When you eat earlier, your body completes most of its digestive work while you're still awake and upright, which means less fluid processing happening while you're trying to sleep. Many people find that simply moving their dinner time from 7 p.m. to 5 p.m. cuts their nighttime bathroom trips in half. If you absolutely must eat later due to work or social commitments, try to make lunch your largest meal of the day and keep dinner lighter with easily digestible foods like steamed vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains in smaller portions. This simple shift in your eating schedule could be the difference between waking up refreshed and spending half your night wandering to the bathroom. But this eating mistake pales in comparison to what's coming next. But before we continue, if you have been enjoying the video so far, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss more videos like this. Number 4. Ignoring your pelvic floor muscles. The 4th mistake is one that most people have never even considered: completely neglecting your pelvic floor muscles. These muscles act like a hammock at the bottom of your pelvis, supporting your bladder and helping control when you urinate. As we age, these muscles naturally weaken, but here's what most doctors don't tell you. This weakness isn't inevitable, and strengthening these muscles can dramatically reduce nighttime urination. A study published in the British Medical Journal found that seniors who performed simple pelvic floor exercises for just 8 weeks reduced their nighttime bathroom trips by an average of 50%. The pelvic floor muscles work like a valve system. When they're strong, they can help your bladder hold more urine comfortably throughout the night. When they're weak, even small amounts of urine can trigger that urgent need to go. Think of it like a water balloon with a loose knot versus one with a tight seal. The loose one leaks at the slightest pressure, while the tight one can hold significantly more. The beauty of pelvic floor exercises, often called Kegels, is that you can do them anywhere, anytime, without anyone knowing. To find these muscles, try to stop your urine stream midway through urination. Those are your pelvic floor muscles. Once you've identified them, the exercise is simple. Contract these muscles for 5 seconds, then relax for 5 seconds. Start with 10 repetitions 3 times a day, and gradually work up to holding for 10 seconds at a time. You can do these while watching TV, sitting at your computer, or even standing in line at the grocery store. Research from the University of California showed that consistency is key. People who did these exercises daily for 3 months not only reduced nighttime urination, but also reported feeling more confident and having better bladder control during the day. The improvements happen because you're essentially retraining your bladder and strengthening the muscles that control urination. Many people notice a difference within 2 weeks, though the full benefits typically appear after 6 to 8 weeks of consistent practice. The exercises also improve blood flow to the pelvic region, which helps maintain healthy bladder function overall. For men, these exercises have an added benefit of potentially improving prostate health, while women often find they help with other age-related pelvic issues. The best time to practice is in the morning and evening, but you can really do them whenever you remember. Some people set phone reminders or associate them with daily activities like brushing their teeth or having their morning coffee. The investment of just a few minutes a day can mean the difference between multiple nighttime wake-ups and peaceful, uninterrupted sleep. Yet even with strong pelvic floor muscles, the next mistake could still be sabotaging your sleep. Number 3. Taking certain medications at the wrong time. The third mistake involves something hiding in plain sight in your medicine cabinet, taking certain medications at the wrong time of day. Many common medications that seniors take can significantly increase nighttime urination, not because of what they are, but because of when you take them. Blood pressure medications called diuretics or water pills are the most obvious culprits, but even medications you wouldn't suspect can be problematic. A comprehensive study from the American Journal of Medicine examined 2,000 adults over 65 and found that simply changing the timing of certain medications reduced nighttime bathroom trips by an average of 35%. Diuretics like furosemide or hydrochlorothiazide work by helping your kidneys remove excess water and sodium from your body, which is great for managing blood pressure, but if you take them in the afternoon or evening, they'll have you up all night. The solution is surprisingly simple. Take these medications in the morning, ideally before 10 a.m., so they do their work while you're awake and active. But here's what most people don't know. It's not just water pills that cause problems. Certain antidepressants, particularly SSRIs, can increase nighttime urination by affecting hormones that regulate fluid balance. Blood pressure medications called ACE inhibitors can cause a buildup of a substance called bradykinin, which can irritate the bladder. Even some supplements like vitamin D, when taken in the evening, can interfere with the production of the hormone that helps concentrate urine at night. The timing matters because your body has a natural rhythm for fluid processing. During the day, your kidneys work at full capacity, but at night, they're supposed to slow down and produce less urine that's more concentrated. When you take medications that interfere with this natural rhythm in the afternoon or evening, you're essentially forcing your kidneys to work the night shift. Talk to your doctor about the best timing for your medications. Never change your medication schedule without consulting them first, but many physicians simply haven't considered the timing impact on sleep. You might be surprised to find that your doctor is happy to adjust when you take certain medications once you explain the nighttime urination issue. Some medications can be switched to extended-release versions that have less impact on nighttime urination. while others might be replaced with alternatives that don't affect bladder function as much. It's also worth reviewing all your medications with your pharmacist, as they often have insights into timing and interactions that can affect urination patterns. Many people find that creating a simple medication schedule with water pills and other problematic medications taken early in the day can transform their nights from constant interruptions to peaceful sleep. This one change alone has helped thousands of seniors reclaim their nights. But even perfect medication timing won't help if you're making the next crucial mistake. Number 2. Drinking the wrong beverages after 2 p.m. The second mistake is not about how much you drink, but what you drink after 2 p.m. Most people know that coffee and alcohol can increase nighttime urination, but research from the Mayo Clinic revealed something shocking. Certain seemingly innocent beverages can be just as problematic, and the timing cutoff is much earlier than you'd think. The study followed 1,200 seniors and found that those who avoided specific beverages after 2 p.m. reduced their nighttime bathroom trips by an average of 61%. Here's the science. Caffeine has a half-life of about 6 hours, meaning if you have a cup of coffee at 3 p.m., half of that caffeine is still in your system at 9 p.m., continuing to stimulate urine production. But it's not just coffee. Black tea, green tea, and even decaf coffee contain compounds that can irritate the bladder and increase urine production. Carbonated beverages, even caffeine-free ones, can irritate the bladder lining due to the carbonic acid they contain. Artificial sweeteners found in diet sodas and sugar-free drinks can act as bladder irritants in many people, triggering more frequent urination. Even certain herbal teas like dandelion or nettle tea, often marketed as healthy alternatives, are natural diuretics that will have you up at night. The researchers discovered that citrus juices, tomato juice, and drinks high in vitamin C can increase bladder activity because the acid irritates the bladder lining. After 2 p.m., your best beverages are plain water in moderate amounts, milk or non-acidic plant-based milk alternatives, and certain calming herbal teas like chamomile or passion flower that don't have diuretic effects. The key is to get most of your daily fluid intake before 2 p.m. Aim for about 70% of your daily fluids before this cutoff. This doesn't mean you should be thirsty in the evening, but rather that you should sip small amounts of the right beverages rather than gulping large quantities. Room temperature or warm beverages are better than cold ones in the evening because cold drinks can trigger bladder spasms in some people. If you're used to having an afternoon coffee or tea, try gradually moving it earlier. Even shifting from 3 p.m. to 1 p.m. can make a significant difference. Replace your afternoon coffee ritual with a short walk or some gentle stretching, which can provide the energy boost you're seeking without the bladder consequences. For social situations where you might normally have alcohol or coffee, try sparkling water with a splash of non-citrus juice or herbal iced tea made from bladder-friendly herbs. Many people are amazed at how much better they sleep once they make this simple schedule adjustment. The timing might seem strict, but remember that your bladder doesn't care about your social schedule. It responds to what you put in your body based on biological timing. This one change has helped countless seniors go from waking up 3 or 4 times to maybe once or not at all. Speaking of dramatic changes, wait until you discover the number 1 mistake that increases nighttime urination by 40%. Number 1. Consuming hidden sodium throughout the day. The number 1 mistake that's destroying your sleep is consuming hidden sodium throughout the day, and here's the shocking part. It's not from the salt shaker on your table. Japanese researchers at Nagasaki University conducted a groundbreaking study with 3,000 participants and discovered that reducing daily sodium intake by just 25% decreased nighttime urination episodes by 40%. But here's what makes this so insidious. 75% of the sodium in the average senior's diet comes from processed foods, restaurant meals, and foods you'd never suspect. That healthy-looking whole wheat bread. One slice can contain up to 200 milligrams of sodium. That cottage cheese you're eating for the protein. A single serving can pack 450 milligrams. Even medications like antacids and laxatives can contain significant amounts of sodium that nobody talks about. The researchers found that seniors were consuming an average of 3,400 milligrams of sodium daily, when the ideal amount for reducing nighttime urination is closer to 1,500 milligrams. Here's exactly how sodium sabotages your sleep. When you consume excess sodium throughout the day, your body retains water to dilute it and maintain the proper balance of electrolytes. Initially, this causes bloating and swelling, especially in your legs and feet. But when you lie down at night, all that excess fluid that was pooling in your lower extremities due to gravity suddenly redistributes throughout your body. Your kidneys detect this fluid shift and kick into overdrive to eliminate the excess, leading to multiple bathroom trips. The study found that it takes about 4 to 6 hours for excess sodium to trigger increased urine production, which means that lunch and afternoon snack sodium hits you right when you're trying to sleep. The solution isn't just cutting back on obvious salty foods, it's becoming a sodium detective. Start reading labels and you'll be shocked at where sodium hides. Pasta sauce can have 650 milligrams per serving, salad dressing can pack 300 milligrams in just 2 tablespoons, and even instant oatmeal can contain 250 milligrams per packet. Restaurant meals are even worse. A seemingly healthy grilled chicken sandwich can contain over 1,500 milligrams of sodium, which is an entire day's worth in one meal. The most effective approach is to prepare more meals at home using fresh ingredients and herbs and spices for flavor instead of salt. When you do use salt, try potassium chloride salt substitutes, which can actually help your body eliminate excess sodium. Increase your intake of potassium-rich foods like bananas, sweet potatoes, and spinach, as potassium helps counteract sodium's effects. Rinse canned vegetables and beans to remove up to 40% of their sodium content. When eating out, ask for sauces and dressings on the side and use them sparingly. Choose grilled or steamed options over anything described as crispy, breaded, or smothered. The transformation happens quickly. Most people notice a significant reduction in nighttime urination within just 1 week of reducing their sodium intake. Your taste buds also adapt surprisingly fast. After about 2 weeks of lower sodium intake, foods you used to enjoy might taste too salty, and you'll start appreciating the natural flavors of foods more. This single change not only reduces nighttime bathroom trips, but also improves blood pressure, reduces morning puffiness, and helps you feel more energetic during the day. The Japanese study participants reported not just better sleep, but an overall improvement in their quality of life. There you have it, the 5 mistakes that are turning your nights into bathroom marathons, and the simple fixes that can help you finally sleep through the night again. Remember, you don't have to tackle all 5 at once. Start with reducing your hidden sodium intake and adjusting your beverage timing, as these 2 changes alone can cut your nighttime bathroom trips in half. Your sleep is too precious to lose, and now you have the knowledge to reclaim those peaceful, uninterrupted nights you deserve. If this video helped you understand why you're waking up at night, hit that subscribe button for more science-backed health tips for seniors, and remember, better sleep starts with better daytime choices. Thanks for watching.